Okay, what's up, everybody? This is Daniel here, and I'm proud to be with you guys to show you exactly how this works out and how much people are making in this Amazon low content book writing. Now, the thing is this: most of you still don't believe the fact that people are making a hell of money from this business. Some people just feel that what is all these ones? It's just all those online businesses that you would do and you would not generate funds. I once thought like that. In fact, in my first few days of uploading my own books, at the time I joined, it was around it was getting close to the Halloween, so I quickly put together low content books on Halloween, and I couldn't believe it that in less than 24 hours after my books were approved, those book generated sales. Now the thing is this: if you check out my previous post, I talked about where it is always good to follow the trend. It is always good to follow the trend. Now we're having the what do you call it, Thanksgiving coming up on the I think on the 26th or so of this month. Now everyone in Amazon, or rather on Amazon low content books, have started creating content that is geared towards the Thanksgiving. Okay, so the thing is, everybody's taking opportunity, is taking cognizance of the opportunities that are available for programs or events that are happening to create their own content. Now we have the Christmas still coming up, and a lot of you already know that Christmas is a big deal period where people will buy a lot of things. Okay, so without wasting so much of your time, let me just show you exactly how I get to know what product is selling and what book is selling. Okay, now let me start with activity books. Okay, now the good thing is I have a tool right here on my I have a tool here that tells me exactly what is being searched upon when it comes to books like this on Amazon. All right, so let's say I hit for activity books. It gives me this option, and the next thing, it expands the option and lets me know everything that is being searched upon. Now these ones in red are quite competitive. This one in green are still something that you can go into, and all these other ones are not that competitive. So it depends on whatever you're doing. Make sure if you must use these ones, make sure you rank properly. But that's not what I'm going into. That's a different discussion all entirely. All right, so but today I want to discuss activity books. Let's look at the activity books for kids under the age of 4 to 8. Okay, so it will bring me back all the activity books that are actually on sale in that category. Okay, so now these are the books that I will have that are already in this category. So they're all bestsellers. All right, I'm waiting for this tool to load up so that I see exactly what this category is talking about. Okay, it's almost coming up. Okay, this is sold for $24. This is sold for $12. These are not independent published, so that's why I need that tool to load very quickly to let me know exactly what activity tool is all about. Okay, school activity set for kids. All right, this one is sold for $11.95. Okay, these are a lot of activity books. Now this looks like a Kindle book for my. Oh, it takes a lot of time to get to this. Okay, so probably I'm just gonna have to pause the video and return when this is done. Okay, it is done already. So this keyword activity books for kids aged to 4 to 8, has a niche score of 36, which shows that it is very, very, very competitive. So if you must go into such niche, you must make sure that if you have enough. I don't advise starters to go into this niche, using this keyword. However, that's not for today's discussion. And the BSR is 19,000. It is based on this BSR that we'll be discussing. Now, if you look at all these books, we're just going to have to open. Okay, this is, let's look for independently published. Okay, independently published. Yeah, this is one, and let's quickly open this. All right, so let's look for another one that is independently published. When it says independently published, it means that it's actually a Kindle book, a Kindle paperback book. But when you don't have independently published, that means somebody, they actually deliver it themselves, but they sell on Amazon. And here's another independently published. Okay, on the 5th of September this year, this person has gotten 51 reviews, and this was Halloween. Okay, so okay, this one's okay. Yes, that's good. This is it. Not nope. It looks like an active. Let's look like independently published. Same thing with this. Okay, so great. We're good to go. So the thing is, I now, with all this said, now we'll be able to know exactly what these books are doing and how they're making their sales. This is 240 ratings, and if we scroll down, we actually see what is inside this activity book. You can also do your research if you so wish. You can do your own research and see what people are saying. Okay, now this person says, I love this book. It's a 5-star rating. I love this series of puzzle books. Okay, this one is saying super cute kids activity for book. My 7-year-old son really enjoyed. These are amazing reviews. Do you get? These are amazing reviews, and we can actually look at what is inside to see how the activity books works out. My internet is a bit slow, so it might really want to waste. It might just want to drag a little. Okay, here it is. So now this is what they call activity books. Now basically, activity books are books that engages the children to do whatever they have to do. Do you understand? The activity books are books that engage them. Is that it could be a coloring book, it could be a maze book, it could be so it could be a coloring book, a maze book, a Sudoku book, a game. Basically games, but it can play on paper. All right, so these are all activity books. Okay, so now this is some examples one can think about. All right, so let's go back to the reason that I actually came here. Now we want to look at how much sales based on this BSR. Now BSR represents bestseller ranking, and the bestseller ranking is I'm sorry. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the bestseller ranking. The bestseller ranking is 1,250. Now let's go. There's this tool that I actually use to discover what seller, what such seller on that rank actually does. I mean, how many books he sells or she sells per time. So I'm just going to have to go to another tab, or maybe possibly go to another. And there's this amazing tool that I use. This tool, not everybody knows how this tool. So I just simply go to TCK. What's going on? I just simply head over to okay, my all right, here it is. I wonder why the internet is just lagging. It's just wasting a whole lot of time here. Okay, now this is the amazing tool I use right here. Okay, so this tool helps me understand exactly what these books are selling per time and how much they are making. I mean, it is literally exactly how much they make. So based on this research that I do, I'm able to know, okay, if I go into this area, if I create such kind of books, this is the possible amount of money I will make. Okay, I'll simply change this here, right here, to books. All right, the page is still loading. I'll just head about back to this point to copy out the BSR. Okay, I just head over here to copy the BSR here. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, that's 1250. Okay, head over to this point. Book. BSR ranking is 1250. That's 1250, and I calculate. Now, this person sells in a month 1,875 copies, and he makes a sale of 125 every single month. So he sells 125 copies of his book every month, and he actually sells 1,875 copies every single month. Now, on the average, if you look at how much this costs, let's say okay, this cost paperback 7.97. Okay, give or take, he'll be making around $3.02. Yes, that's no, sorry, $2.64 at that price. $2.64 at that price. So when we do our maths, so everybody's carried along. So I just hit the calculator. Alright, so when you hit on when at $2, I will now look at the fact that he makes in a day 125. Okay, so we'll say $2.64 times 125. Okay, he makes $330 in a day. Now, what I put at $2, that is after deducting the money, the amount Amazon will charge you for printing the activity book, and then do your how much you be paid as royalty. Now, that $2.64 is actually the royalty on that product. Now, at $2.64, and he makes 125 sales per day, he's making $330 in a day. So imagine $330 in a day times 1,875. Okay, this is what the person is making in a month. So he's making hundreds of thousands of dollars in a month. Imagine at this rate. So let's look at another activity book right away, please. Because of our time, I don't intend wasting so much time here. Now, this is another activity. This is a Halloween activity book. All right, and this person has 51 rating. Now let's scroll down to see the BSR. Now the BSR right here is 26,000. All right, so let's see this guy, what he makes of 26,000. So just put this over. All right, so remove the comma, the book, and calculate. Now this person makes 11 sales every day. Okay, so if we look at how much he makes, the book is sold for 700. Yeah, exactly, at 2.64. So 2.64 times 11. All right, 2.64. All right, times 11. Now he's making $29, not much in a month. I mean, in a day. And if you multiply that by 164 in a month, okay, he's making 4,762. Now I'm sure you guys are already getting the picture of what I am talking about here. Okay, now let me show you another activity book. Right now, this is another activity book. Now, before I go further, this was done September 5. So this person has actually generated 4,000 in a month. 4,000 in a month. So imagine if this guy was a Nigerian and he has made 4,000 in a month. Imagine how he will be balling. I mean, he doesn't even care about going for any job interview. He'll be enjoying himself every time. Okay, now here's another activity book I was talking about. This one was done June 3 years ago, and he has 1,212 ratings. Okay, so let's go check out the BSR. Now the BSR here is saying 16,000. All right, so let's copy that very quickly and head over to this point and see what that is going to be. All right, at 6,000 we calculate sales. This person is making 16,000 every month, and let's see what the price is. Okay, now he's on at 695. There is about that's about 204. That's about 2.04 thereabouts, approximately. So let's say 2.04 multiplied by 16. Okay, he's making 32, and multiplied by 245. So he's making $7,000 900, and in fact I just 8,000 already. Okay, so now let's go check for the last one. Okay, now the last one is a unicorn activity book, and yes, I didn't do something. I'll get back to that very soon, and let's so that we'll see exactly what these guys are doing. Now this is also selling at the same price. Okay, and the BSR right here is 2,000. Now this person obviously will be making a lot of sales every month. Let's go check it out. Okay, so based on that, he makes 86 sales every month, and at 2.04 multiplied by 86, he's making $175 every month, and multiplied by 12.94. Okay, he's making 227,000. Oh my god. And the thing is this, imagine if a Nigerian was actually the one selling this. Look, I mean, I'll sit down, churning out content every single day, because that would be the motivation. $226,000. I mean, wait a minute, what are we talking about here? What we call that? 227,000. Now multiply by, let's call it I'm sorry, that's 22,000. 227,000. Yeah, 1 2 3. Yeah, 227,000. Yeah, multiply by, let's call it at 380. Yes, there, but just 380 multiply by 380. Hello, I'm spending 8 million naira. I'm spending 8 million. Did you call it 8 million? 86,260,000 naira. I mean, this is your reality. This is what people are making, and these guys live in the US. This is an amount of money they make in a month, and it's an independent publisher, an individual. Do you understand? So the point is this: if we ourselves can actually create this content and are making this amount of money, I mean, who cares about getting a job? I mean, you can have access to anything you want to get. Are you talking about a car or saving up money to build your own house? I mean, think about it. You get. Now let me help you guys very quickly, because I don't have any much time. I don't know how much time I have spent here. I spent about 17 minutes. I don't intend making it beyond 20 minutes. All right, so let me just show you what this stuff is all about. Now this activity book has to do with dot books for kids for ages 4 to 8. So now let's see how this book is structured. All right, so this is the cover page, and introductory page, and level 1. Let's start with some simple dots. All right, so I'm not seeing any dots here. Okay, now these are dot kind of books. When you draw 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 to 10, the doc will be formed. All right, now these are all activity books for kids, which children are actually creating. Now this is another one you get, and this is something that you can actually investigate on the internet and have access to. All right, and right here, this book is at how many pages? This book is 107 pages, and it's selling for that. You get. Now this is very engaging for children. And let me also show you that of the Halloween activity book, Trick or Treats. All right, so let's see how it looks like. Now this is the inside book of this is the cover page, and this is the introductory page, and let's see. All right, what sweets will they see? Okay, so if you're following this, so you actually know who is going to get. So these are activity books that you have to follow and know who is going to get what sweet. And then here's another one, dots. The dot to dot came to as well. And here's another one. Okay, this is the cover. Basically, Amazon doesn't show you every single thing, and this page is like how many? And this page is going for 112 pages. All right, these are books that that won't last you for like 30-40 minutes to do. I am telling you, I have some of the videos that I have done that shows exactly that. Now this is another activity book, and let's see what this one has to say. Okay, this book belongs to page the picture of me. All right, so now this is how to learn their writing. Okay, they learn how to write for children. Oh, this is really wonderful. Okay, now here's another one. What animal will go for which? Obviously, we know that the cat will go for the fish, the dog will go for the bone, and the rat will go for the cheese. All right, so it's very interesting activity books that you can. And this is for painting. All right, so this page goes for how many pages? This book for look at this 110 pages. You get now. So that's just what I'm trying to make you understand. This is an amazing opportunity. You guys cannot just leave, and it's there. People make money every single day from this. I make money too, and this is the time I feel everybody needs to jump into this opportunity and enjoy these things. Creating activity books are not difficult. It's not difficult. Creating other forms of journals are not difficult. I can show you how to do that, and that is why I'm trying to convince everybody to actually get trained. Okay, now with that said, I thank you guys for your time and do have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.